All right, guys. This is Charles with the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. Just doing a quick test. Got a few toys here just to try to test out the clarity. Got a ring light to kind of get more clear images for you. And I got a Yeti microphone here. So and it's very sound sensitive. So you hit anything, it's like, ugh, unless I adjust it here. So we'll play with that as we go. So let me do some announcements here for you guys. Go to the website, share the screen, and do all of the bells and whistles of that. While I'm on here, I want to say thank you to all of the students who have enrolled and shown your support to the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. We're having from November 1st through December 31st, we are still promoting our half off year-end extravaganza, 50% off of the purchase price of the ongoing trainings for the Dispatcher 101 Training for Beginners program, as well as the Freight Broker 101 ongoing training for beginners. Okay, so we want to announce that. And let's go to the purchase page of the ongoing on the dispatcher side. If you notice there on the website, the extravaganza, 50% off purchase with promo code half off. Okay. The same thing holds true for the ongoing trainings for the freight broker side. And that's for a single member as well as 2-for-1. So yeah. So you can do a single member dispatcher half off of $4.99 or a 2-for-1 dispatcher half off $7.99 if you enter the promo code half off, right? And then on the freight broker side, you can do the single member $7.99 half off, and then the 2-for-1 $9.99 half off of that if you enter the promo code. When you go to the purchase page, it'll say enter a promo code. You click the link. You enter the code, hit apply, and it applies the 50% off for your total plus tax, and then go from there. So from now, November 1st through December 31st, we are having the half off year-end extravaganza, a way for you guys to end your year in 2022 on kind of a high note, right? Investing in yourself, maybe for the holidays. You may want to gift someone with a holiday gift of an investment in themselves, right? To kind of give them an opportunity to get into an industry that is not going anywhere. Although the rates are down for the truck drivers, the industry is still a good industry to be in because it's going to make its way back. We have holiday seasons coming up, products, merchandise have to get to those stores. Black Friday is coming up pretty soon. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the new year. Speaking of the new year, we are going up in our prices on the new year in 2023. So that's why we're having this half off year-end extravaganza to kind of get you guys in under the old price points right now, so that you will be grandfathered in for 2022's prices and monthly subscriptions. So this is how it works in 2022 this year. You enroll in either dispatcher or freight broker training, ongoing training at that enrollment point, whether it's half off or the regular price, and you get that for 30 days access, right? And you get everything that we have in our portal, in our back office main menu, all the tools and resources that we offer, access to load boards, form templates, documents, self-paced modules, whether it's dispatcher or freight broker. After 30 days, if you wish to maintain that, having access to that, then there is a monthly subscription. On the dispatcher side for 2022, the monthly subscription is $29.99. On the freight broker side, the monthly subscription is $19.99. Now in 2023, that's going to change. The price points are going to go up. But here's the benefit. So in 2023, on the dispatcher side, I'm reading it in front of me, on the dispatcher side, 2023, the price point is going to go from $4.99 to $5.99. You're not going to get just for 30 days, you're going to get 90 days access. So instead of 1 month at that price point, like in 2022, before you have to decide if you want to continue and do the monthly subscription, it's going to be 3 months of access to everything before. So actually more time to get that value to determine if you want to continue accessing those things, the self-paced modules, the load boards, the live Zoom trainings, the recordings, ebooks, things of that nature, everything that's in the portal. And we're adding to the portal, we're updating, upgrading, and things like that. So, but you get 3 months now instead of 1 month. So you get more time to decide if you want to continue, right? So after the 3 months now in 2023, you decide you want to continue, there's a monthly subscription of $34.99. So we went up about $5 extra a month on the dispatcher side for the monthly subscription. So $5.99 to initially enroll, 90 days access to everything. And then after the 90 days, if you wish to continue to have access and maintain that, it's $34.99 a month. And this is for in perpetuity, for however long you want to maintain access, okay? So on the freight broker side, we have the price points are going to go up as well. It's right now, and this is single member. Single member is dispatcher will be $5.99. I think the 2-for-1 will probably stay $7.99 on the dispatcher side. I may change it, and then on the single member on the freight broker side, it's going from $7.99 to $8.49, just an added $50 on top of that, as opposed to $7.99 to $8.99, right? So we're not about trying to add too much money or try to take your money. We want to still give you value. So freight broker one-on-one single member will be $8.49, right? And that's for 90 days, right? After the 90 days, and you get the same access as you would on the dispatcher side, okay? So after the 90 days, instead of 30 days back in 2022, in 2023, you get that initial enrollment, and it gives you 90 days access to everything. Load boards, Zoom trainings, recordings, self-paced modules. There are 3 modules on the freight broker side, and everything else that's included in that. And then if after 90 days, and we track it based off of your enrollment date, okay? After 90 days, if you want to continue that, it will be a $24.99. So there's an added $5 monthly as it was on the dispatcher side. So 2023, dispatcher one-on-one single members goes from $4.99 to $5.99 for 90 days instead of 30 days, and then $34.99 monthly subscription thereafter, if you decide to do that. And we're going to track that initial enrollment date and in the 90 days, because a week prior to the 90 days concluding, we will send you an email out saying, hey, by the way, your 90 days is going to come up at this date. Please let us know what you wish to do. If you wish to continue, then on that date, we will start to automatically invoice you for whatever that monthly subscription is, dispatcher or freight broker. So we'll monitor that more so, as opposed to, because this year we weren't monitoring it as much as possible, and people were not paying their subscriptions for months, right? And we're just now going back behind and checking that and contacting those individuals just to see where they are, if they're even in the program or anything like that. So, but that's what we have here. So dispatcher one-on-one training for beginners, freight broker one-on-one training for beginners. Again, at the top of this recording, I also want to thank you guys for your support. Those of you who have enrolled, thank you for your support. Wish you guys a happy holidays. The season's coming up. Just happy holidays, whether it's the Thanksgiving holiday, the Christmas holidays. Be safe with your families, spend time with your families, as I'm going to spend time with mine. But if you or someone you know who's not a member and who's watching this recording, which is going to be posted on YouTube, if you're looking for an opportunity to work from home, be your own boss, set your own hours, control your own destiny, generate some extra income, revenue, and potentially lead to generational wealth if you maintain and pursue it as we instruct you and teach you how to, then consider getting into the transportation industry as an independent freight dispatcher or as a freight broker. okay? As a freight dispatcher, you are not required to have what's called an operating authority. I want to make that clear. I get a lot of questions about that. Do I have to have an authority to be a dispatcher? No, you do not. If you apply for your operating authority on the FMCSA website, fmcsa.dot.gov, you fill out what's called the OP-1 application form. That application form says the application for motor carrier and broker of property, broker, right? So nowhere does it say dispatcher. So that's the form you apply for. So if you are a dispatcher, you're applying for an authority. If you get that authority active, then you're no longer a dispatcher. You're either a motor carrier or a freight broker, whichever authority type you selected on the application. Okay. So the freight dispatcher is someone who's a middleman between the freight broker and the motor carrier, the owner operator, or the truck driver that they're dispatching for. Okay, that's the dispatcher. The freight broker is the middleman between the shipper or the customer that they're getting the freight from and the motor carrier with whom they are brokering or selling or leveraging that freight to. So they're the middleman for that. They get a margin for that, a percentage for doing that. That's what brokers do. It's just like an insurance broker, a real estate broker, a stock broker, right? You are a broker of freight, a logistics provider, someone who arranges for the transportation of freight, okay? So those are the little tips and announcements that I wanted to make as I am experimenting, if you will, with my ring light, my camcorder, and my Yeti microphone to kind of test the features of it, because I want to make sure I get a little bit more clarity on the videos I've been mainly using for the past umpteenth number of trainings, the cameras on the laptops and lighting and my lamps and stuff like that. So I'm trying to upgrade the technology to get it effective and current with what you guys can see in little clarity. So any questions for me, 757-515-1684, or email me at exoduslogisticsllc@yahoo.com. So the phone number again, 757-515-1684. That's a 757 is a Virginia area code. I'm in southern part of Virginia, the Hampton Roads area. And the email is exoduslogisticsllc@yahoo.com. All right, guys. So I will put this on YouTube as an announcement. Today is Tuesday, by the way. The 8th of November, we are having a freight broker training this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our freight broker students, beginning level freight broker training. So for those of you who are in that class, I will see you there. I probably will allow some guests to come in because we can ask and answer basic freight brokering questions in the first hour. And then in the second hour, we'll probably cover sourcing the customers or sourcing the shippers, okay? So salute you guys.